Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jill. I have a motherhood and lifestyle channel. This is my daughter Ava. She is 9 months old. She was 9 months old on November 6th. So today's video is going to be a 9-month update video, just a brief video going through some of her milestones she's making. This has been probably one of her biggest months. Has this been one of your biggest months? Anyways, those of you who are new, I hope you like my content and want to stick around for some more videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you do like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave comments if you have any questions, and let's get right into it. So Ava has made some huge leaps between month 8 and month 9. Oh, honey, you're so sweet. You're so good at waving. You're so good at waving. This video covers between months 8 and 9. So I'm just going to get right into it. And the most exciting thing is that Ava is sleeping through the night. And she's sleeping between 10 and 12 hours. And as far as I'm concerned, she's sleeping through the night. There are nights, especially this last week, that I have had to get up and kind of go put her back to bed. And I think a lot of that has to do with her mobility now. She'll wake up and she pops right up and stands up in her crib. And I think she kind of forgets, like, oh, you know what, I can lay myself back down. Or she's standing there half asleep and isn't putting herself back to bed. So sometimes I need to just go in there and, you know, maybe nurse her a little bit, or I'll just go in and stick her right back on her belly and she'll go right back to bed. So it's huge, you guys. We feel like new parents at this house, just getting some sleep. It's been great. So her schedule, with that being said, she wakes up between 6 and 7 o'clock every morning, and then she'll stay awake for 3 hours, and then I'll put her down for a nap, so usually between 9 and 10. And then she'll sleep up to about 2 hours for that first nap usually. And then whatever time she wakes up, she's up for another 3 hours, and then she naps again. So we kind of just adjust our times, you know, however it works out. And then she always goes to bed between 7 and 8 o'clock, more closer to 7 o'clock though. That just seems to be when she starts hitting her breaking point, and it's been great. So, and she seems to be like a whole new baby now. She's making so many milestones and she's so rested, and every day we wake up and I feel like she's learned something new, and I know a lot of that has to do with the fact that she is sleeping and she is getting rest and she's not constantly tired. Hi, sweetie. So let's see what else we have. So I don't know exactly where we were at 8 months. I think she was scooting around, kind of doing an army crawl as far as moving, but she is right, I think maybe a week after I posted her 8-month update, she started crawling. So past 3 weeks, she is cruising around like crazy. I can tell that she would rather be walking, because she'll be in the middle of a crawl and all of a sudden she stands up on her legs and she's in, I guess I describe it as a downward dog position. But she's pulling herself up on everything. Backs of my legs, the cabinets, furniture, whatever. She's walking along furniture. The past few days she's starting to get pretty daring, and she'll take one hand, like she'll have both hands up and then she takes one hand off. Or she'll grab my cell phone so she's only one-handed holding on. So I don't know. I know most babies start walking around a year and they're all different. A girl I know just posted that her son is walking and he's only 7 months old. So I know all babies are different, but I I don't know. I kind of felt like Ava was a little slow at first as far as her mobility is going, but the fact that she's trying to stand up all the time makes me think that maybe she'll be walking sooner rather than later. And I think that keeping her in a walker does seem to be helping a lot as far as, you know, building those muscles and her learning how, you know, to do the walking motion. So Ava got 2 bottom teeth between month 5 and 6. She has had no teeth since. I always think she's teething because she'll be chewing on things like crazy or drooling, but I don't feel anything in her mouth and I don't see anything in her mouth. Aw, you're so sweet. So no new teeth. She's doing this new thing, like all of a sudden she's so sweet and cuddly. She's starting to say aw, which it's more of just a noise. I'm not really counting it as a word or anything, but she'll lay her head on my shoulder and say aw and pat my shoulder or my chest, whatever. It's really, really sweet. She's doing it all the time, which I love because Ava's always been like, she wants to see everything and she's really observant, and for the past couple months when you're holding her, she wants you to spin her around so she's forward facing. So not the most cuddly baby. 9 months has also brought out some skin issues. She seems to have some baby eczema, which I don't feel too concerned with because I know, like, you know, little rashes are completely normal. We actually do have an appointment with her pediatrician tomorrow, so we're going to check it out. I don't know if it's food related or if it's just that, you know, winter's coming. We've had to completely baby-proof our house now, which was probably a little overdue. But we've had to put baby gates at the top of the stairs and the bottom of the stairs. She hasn't shown us that she knows how to go up the stairs, but she's definitely trying, and I'm really concerned about her, honey, falling down the stairs from being upstairs on the landing. And I always watch her. I'm always right there. I never leave her alone, but I mean, it happens to the best of us. You know, you hear about babies falling down the stairs all the time. And my point is that I just felt better knowing that if something were to happen or I was to turn my back for just a second, she would be safe. She would be all right. Oh, she's still eating a couple different kinds of puree pouches. She's not a huge fan. She's pretty much accepting to all foods that I eat. You know, if I make something for dinner, I'll scoop her out some. I never give her anything like if I make quinoa, I'll give her some, but I always make sure to give it to her plain. I'm not going to give her stuff that I've put butter on or salt, pepper, you know, things like that. But she seems way more interested in eating those kinds of things than a puree. She's not a huge fan of her cereal anymore, but I definitely think that it helps keep her asleep at night, so I am trying to give her a little bit every day still. We have had some problems with her having bowel movements, and I know a lot of that is related to the solid foods. So I've really been pushing water and juice the past couple months, and she was not into it until probably this last week. Yes. So I give her either half water, half apple juice, a few ounces after every meal. And then yesterday I gave her prune juice and water. And I warmed it a little bit, which prune juice is nasty. She's not a huge fan, but if I give it to her warm and it's cut with water, she seems to be more accepting of it, and it does help her go to the bathroom. In my opinion, better than apple juice. We play all day long. Now that she's mobile and she can do things, she's really wanting to play and get into things, and I'm feeding her right now. So if you see a little hand pop up, that's what's going on. Yeah. We're still nursing every few hours, not including nighttime. So it's a little on demand depending on how she's feeling. Like right now I wouldn't normally be feeding her, but she was pretty much just asking for it, and so I don't know. I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm not I'm letting go of the whole dream of being on a schedule and knowing what's going on, and I just kind of let her dictate how it's gonna go. And it's fine, it's working for us, and it's making me a little less stressed out about it. She had one of those like lay down loungers for bath time, and within this past month she's completely out of it. I've tried to use it only because there is a certain amount of convenience as far as washing her hair and rinsing her. You know, her head is back and cleaning her is pretty easy, but she just sits right up and tries to get out of the seat. She just wants to play and crawl around, so we no longer have a bath support for her, which makes me nervous, but I just make sure to keep just a tiny bit of water in the tub, and I'm always with her, obviously. So we spent a week in up in Illinois where I'm from, and we were with a lot of other kids, just my cousin's kids and friends' kids, and more kids than Ava's ever been around. And she loves it so much, and it's really sweet. She loves seeing the older kids play and obviously seeing new toys that she hasn't seen before. So that's super, super cute, and I love that. It makes me a little sad that we don't have that down here, you know, for her. I don't really know how much she weighs or size. Our appointment is tomorrow with the pediatrician, so I'll probably include that information in her 10-month update. She seems to be growing. I mean, she's growing out of clothes very quickly, but I still think she's kind of small for her age. But really, we play all day long. I try to read to her as much as I can. She really can't get through many books anymore because she does not want to sit still. I can just see her learning so much throughout the day and, you know, exploring things and trying to play with our cat and, you know, all that. But the strides she has made between months 8 and 9 are crazy. She's a totally different baby and totally giving me a run for my money now that she is so mobile. Bye. Oh, and that's a new thing. She's waving. Yeah, bye. You're so cute. So anyway, that was Ava's 9-month update. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you did like it, like I said earlier, make sure you give it the thumbs up and please subscribe. I would love for you guys to follow us on our channel and our journey together, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Bye, guys.